For more on this story, we can go across to Sarah Morris standing by in Madrid. Sarah, just how bad are things?
Well, probably the webpage of 20 Minutos and its headline sums it up pretty well. It says the Iberican oven is back, and the Spaniards really just amazed that they've been hit by a second heat wave within days after Cerberus, that anticyclone that came through from North Africa. They have now got the Charon, named after that ferryman who transported souls into the underworld. And many people saying it certainly seems aptly named. There's an inferno type feel to the air. The central Spain, where I am in Madrid, 41 degrees expected to touch today. And the weather forecasters saying that the night will not bring much respite, that there's many parts of central Spain and Andalusia that will see 25 degrees, making it very difficult for people to sleep. The forecasters and the authorities in particular or warning people who are vulnerable, like the elderly, pregnant women, to be very careful, to stay indoors as much as they can and to keep the shutters down. Reminding people, of course, that last year the calculation by some of the academics was that as many as 11,000 people died in Spain as a result of that very intense summer weather, bringing on heat stroke and some pre-existing conditions.
Sarah, and this, of course, comes in the middle of the very busy tourist season, the summer tourist season in Spain, and, of course, in the run-up to that election this weekend.
That's right. Many tourists saying that they're getting taxis to stay out of walking in the sun because their GPS advises them to do that. And the authorities are worried about the election on Sunday because, of course, the elderly will be asked, as well as anybody else, to go out to vote. They're being told it's best to go in the early hours of the morning when the polls open at 9 o'clock or later on in the evening. And one of the political parties, Suma, actually asking the electoral authorities to consider the possibility of extending the voting hours by another 2 hours to make it easier for vulnerable people. Certainly there'll be lots of water being handed out on Sunday. The forecasters saying that there will be some respite from this heat wave. From Thursday, the temperatures could come down, but they could still be into the 40s in Andalusia.
Sarah, thank you very much for that. Sarah Morris reporting there for us.